Welcome to Look Around Florida. Hope you all doing good tonight. Uh, Glad y'all can be here tonight. If you get a chance, type in the chat. Say hi. If you represent a SCV camp, OCR, or UDC, I'd love to hear from you. Uh, Been an interesting weekend. We have a lot more events that got sent in. One got sent in, and that event happened last weekend up in Jacksonville. It's the Monument to Special Forces. Glad where some people are getting together and taking care of all of our veterans. Laura Schultz is in the house. Johnny from Missouri. I was just talking to my cousin just a little bit ago outside of Missouri. Outside of Kansas City, Missouri. Hope the weather and everything up there is doing good for you. Bobby Van Zandt from the St. Pete camp in the house. Charles Ray. Wow. Come early, come fast. We're going to hit you tonight with a whole bunch of stuff harder. We're going to hit you harder than Robert Lee hit the Union at Sharpsburg. I think that's the right event. From Tennessee Division, Lynn and Leon in the house. I love Jesus on YouTube. I love Jesus too, and I'm glad you can be here. Yeah, Jesus loves everybody. He taught us a whole bunch of stuff, so not bad. Glad you could be here tonight. That is I Love Jesus on our YouTube channel. So keep in mind, not only I stream to Facebook, I also stream to YouTube. So like I said, we're gonna give it a couple minutes for everybody to join in. We do have, man, I got hit pretty good the last few days with a whole bunch of events. Johnny, be safe tonight. I know how those tornadoes go through Missouri. It's like a tornado going through the trailer park. It's having fun. But be safe, Johnny. Give me a jingle on message me on Facebook. Let me know you're okay. That's one of the Missouri division members, Johnny Jenkins. I know a lot of you heard about the big brush fire that's going on down in Collier County. That's where I'm at. Well, that's where my camp is at. I sent a message out to all my camp members. Everybody checked in and said they were okay. So remember, we do have the SCV does offer the disaster relief fund. So like right now, we're in our extreme dry season in South Florida. We got fires popping up like crazy right now. So keep in mind, burn ban is in place and be safe out there. That's going out to all of our SCV, UDC, and OCR members. Our public notice for tonight. Don't play with matches during dry season. And if any of you are like me, like to be down in the woods or down in the swamps on airboats, swamp buggies, ATVs, just keep in mind of that exhaust. It is dry season. So, like I said, we have quite a bit of new events coming in. Laura Schultz sent this in a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the Josephine Benoit Rogers Chapter 18 Order of the Confederate Rose. They're doing their fundraiser, 2026 calendar fundraiser. Support our chapter's efforts to obtain our 501c4 nonprofit status. We are offering 2026 calendars featuring Confederate generals. These calendars are honor historical figures while supporting the mission and future work of our chapter. $25 plus shipping. If you have any questions on this or on this calendar, or if you would like to get one, Laura Schultz is in the chat. I don't think she would mind if you would private message her. Now, oh, excuse me. Just got home from work and got a quick bite to eat. This Saturday at 10 a.m. at Fort Ogden Cemetery, sponsored by the SCV Camp 2181, Florida, the Confederate Cavalry and the OCR Emily Pickett Chapter Number 4. Bring a large share for service. A picnic will be held afterwards, provided by the SCV. My camp will be involved with this one. The camp commander of that camp, Tim Pendleton, did reach out to me to see if my camp will be happy to do rifle and color guard. I said it'd be an honor because our camp namesake, Lieutenant Francis Calvin Morgan Vargas, is buried at this cemetery. So we always make an effort to do this event every year because our camp namesake is buried there. And keep an eye on our Facebook page. All right, same Confederate History Month Memorial Service Saturday, April the 18th at 10 a.m. Soldiers Cemetery, 323 East Washington Street, Quincy, Florida. You can get with any of the camp members of the that live there in Quincy, or you could get with our Lieutenant Commander of the Florida Division, Mark Bass. This is up in his area. He loves sending his stuff in. I love it. So if you're out and about in the Panhandle, check this event out. We do have Liberty Bell Museum print Civil War Days, April the 25th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 1601 Oak Street, Melbourne. Civil War reenactors, period uniform equipment, living history demonstration, educational display, family-friendly activity, free admission to museum and events of all ages are welcome. United Daughters of the Confederacy, Gainesville, Bevel, Chapter 2234, and the John C. Breckinridge Camp, 1786, Sons of Confederate Veterans. Corley invites you to our Confederate Memorial Day service, 11 a.m. on April the 25th, 2026 at Linden Cemetery, 4735 County Road 772C, Linden, Florida. A potluck picnic will be provided at the Linden Cemetery Pavilion. Please bring your own chair for ceremony. If you have any questions about this event, you can get with the Breckinridge Camp or Joyce White, president of the Gainesville Bevel. This one, which is sent in to me a couple of days ago by the Stark Perry Camp, Lieutenant Commander Ronnie Nichols, aka Captain Ronnie Nichols of the Florida Mechanized Cavalry. Madison State Perry SCV Camp, 1424 Confederate Memorial Day celebration. And I am working on getting the money up to get new glasses. You are cordially invited to join us at the Remembrance Fellowship and Southern Hospitality, Saturday, April 25th at noon. Location, the Perry Plantation, 9243 Southeast County Road, 2082, Gainesville, Florida. That camp will provide, I believe that says ham and drinks. Kindly bring a covered dish to share. Please let us know if you're attending. Kindly RSVP via email to David Leonard. So, I think this is the first time for the Madison State Perry Camp to send something in, if memory doesn't serve me right. So it's good. Good. Like I said, they got Lieutenant Commander. Their camp Lieutenant Commander is Rodney Nichols, aka Captain Thor. So they want to get the word out about their camps. And I got to bring this up on another screen so I can read it. April is Confederate History Month, and likely wise the 12th Brigade, Colonel Lang Defenders, in coordination with the 14th Brigade, will be performing their Southeastern Confederate Memorial Day motorcade. Gentlemen from camps. 1st Florida Special Cavalry, 1680. Private George W. Thompson Camp, 1595. General James Patterson Anderson Camp, 1599. Private George W. Perry Camp, 471. William Henry Harris Camp, 1395. And the Private William H. Rollerson Camp, 2080. Ladies of the Black Rose Society, Order of the Confederate Rose, Chapter 22 and 19, and United Daughters of the Confederacy. Members of Sons of the Union Veteran, West Palm, Major General Thomas J. McKean, Camp Number 3, will assist with weapon demonstration and ceremony. Ceremony will take place at the Woodlawn Cemetery, 1301 South Dixie Highway, West Palm Beach, Florida. Thank you, Jim Odell, for sending that in. And this one was sent in by Laura Schultz. You are cordially invited to Confederate Memorial Day service honoring the memory and sacrifice and Remembrance Tuesday, April 28th. 2026, set up at 5 p.m. Memorial ceremony begins at 6 p.m. Location, Veterans Park, Confederate Veterans Statue 2601 East King Street, Ocala, Florida. Cover dish fellowship guests are warmly invited to bring a dish to share. As we gather in fellowship following the ceremony, hosted by the Colonel of Samuel St. John's Rogers Camp, SCV Camp, 1865, and Josephine Bernard Rogers, Order of the Confederate Rose, Chapter 18. If you have any questions on this event, please reach out to Laura Schultz or Bob Highball. And we have Dixie Digital Media for all your media digital needs, websites. If you have a reunion, you have a big event coming out, Dixie Digital Medias can hook you up. Please go to their website at dixiedigitalmedia.com and see what type of solutions they can help you with your reunions or your events that are coming up. All right. This one is save the date, Florida Cracker Cowboy, United States. Florida Cracker Cowboy Heritage Festival is May 1st through the 3rd, 2026 at the Alva Museum in Alva, Florida. If you don't know where Alva is, head south on I-75 to State Road 80 and head east. Eventually, you're going to run right into Alva. Take State Road 80 up. I forget the road name, but there's a bridge there. You go over the bridge. As soon as you go over the bridge, first right, go a block. The museum's right on the right-hand side. I'm a big supporter of this museum, the Alva Museum. A lot of good people in there. A lot of I have met a lot of cracker cowboy families, pioneers to Southwest Florida. And we got the hosted by the 703 Quincy Young Guards, CSS Chattahoochee. mass burial memorial. Guest speaker is Dan Cox, May the 23rd at 11 a.m. I got to reach out to our lieutenant commander for Northwest Florida and get more information on this, so I can let you know, guys and girls, know where they're meeting at if you are planning on going to this event. Already, if you guys don't know, we do have a billboard up honoring Confederate soldiers, honoring Confederate History Month, Sons of Confederate Veterans, Florida Division. Check out their website at flscv.org. There's our billboard. It is on 95, somewhere around Melbourne area. Please check it out. Go by, get a picture. Love to see this. Spread the word that this sign is out, and it's History Month. I am currently lining up guests for this month and next month. Our next show will feature Lieutenant candidate for Lieutenant Commander in Chief, Roy, Florida Division's very own Roy Hudson will be coming on the show next Wednesday, the 22nd. Looking forward to that. The week after that, I got Bob Highball coming on. He's going to give some updates on projects he's been working on, especially the Florida Division reunion. Thank you. Ready. Now, do want to give a shout out to two very good camps, Jacob Summerlin Camp and the Early Camp. They just had their elections this past weekend. They look like they both camps have new command staff for those camps. Let me. I didn't get the new command staff for the Jacob Summerlin camp, the names on that one, but the Early camp has a new camp commander. It is Jeff Cotton, and a whole bunch of new leadership changes for that camp. I will be working this Thursday with Kim Hofecker. We're going to be doing a pre-recorded interview with Kim, because usually Kim doesn't get on until about this time, or he has church services on Wednesday nights. So we're going to be working on and doing again with Kim Hofecker, the Florida Division chaplain, and we're going to be talking about the Sons of Confederate Veteran Chaplain Conference that he just got home from this past weekend. So that way we can kind of encourage other chaplains to go up there and see what's going on. And Kim's going to give us a detailed rundown of that, what's going on with that event. Don from Florence, welcome, buddy. Let's see if I didn't miss anybody. Hey, we got Bob Highball in the chat. Ready. I think I got everybody. There's Jerry Peacock. Ready. Ready. Yeah, like I said, it is Confederate Heritage Month. So, out of my collection of headstones that I go through all over Southwest Florida, hitting pioneer cemeteries, I did want to show this one. It's a pretty unique one, because it's not a normal iron cross. Here you go. If you ever get down to Sanibel, uh, if you get down to Sanibel, please hit me up. I'll come and meet you or take you to the cemetery. It's out on Sanibel. This is called the Nut Cemetery. All the headstones, I can't zoom in on this, kind of give you a better idea. But underneath the Iron Cross, majority of the headstones in this cemetery all have a wreath, and in the middle of it's the first national flag. Now, this was a mold of it. It is concrete. Now, this is the Nutt family. They are a pioneer family out on Sanibel. Uh, yeah, just like a lot of our ancestors, a lot of people did after the war. Some are looking for a new beginning. This family settled on Sanibel. So, yeah, I did pick a special headstone out. That one is special because how many people could say they go to a cemetery, they see the first national flag buried in the headstone, literally in the headstone, carved into the headstone with the big iron cross right there. Yeah, it's a unique one. It's a special one. We got our president of the Florida OCR in the house, Annette Lindsay. So that is a special headstone. I've already got permission to go to the cemetery, not to mess with it or anything. I know who to reach out if I wanted to. But that's literally on Sanibel. There is more Confederate soldiers, like two, possible third one that is buried up in Captiva. I'm just talking about my area. Of course, you got the Fort Myers Cemetery that has quite a bit. You got Buckingham, Alva, Fort Deneau, Immokalee Cemetery, Everglades City Cemetery. Those are the ones that I'm involved with. Not so much the Fort Myers Cemetery. I leave that up to the Major M. Footman Camp. But I am involved with Buckingham, Alva, Fort Deneau, Immokalee, and Everglades City. So, yeah, get out there. This is the month of all months to get out there and start flagging your cemeteries. Making sure our Confederate soldiers get remembered, especially this month is Confederate Heritage Month. So get out there, get active with your communities. Dirty Mitch. You just hit the naughty list, Jerry, because I don't drink. Not when I'm at home. The only time you ask stuff like that if you've been drinking. Like I said, we got various different events coming up this month. We got a lot of events this month. We have a lot of events coming up next month. So if you're in Southwest Florida, driving through or whatever, feel free to hit me up. I'll take you around to all the different cemeteries. We'll talk about the people that are buried in there and the history of cemeteries. Hope y'all like the article in the Florida Weekly that was based on cemeteries. I love cemeteries. I've learned not only cleaning the headstone, but doing the research on the people that I'm cleaning. Yeah, that's what the show's about. Not only it's Florida history. Yeah, Confederate history. I talk about the SCV, UDC, OCR, and pioneers. If you did get a chance to check it out, Monuments Across Dixie was up in Gettysburg. I did like one of the videos that they did on the Florida Monument in Gettysburg. Please check it out. It's on our Facebook page if you get a chance. I totally forgot it was up there, and I'm gonna try to make it back up to Gettysburg one of these years. I'm also gonna make it to Scotland too to visit my where my dad's family's from and my mom's side family's from in Scotland. So that's cool. I love talking about history, especially pioneer history. What made Florida great. Yeah, starting out up in the Panhandle, Jacksonville, St. Augustine area, and it filtered down all the way down in the Everglades. Yeah, we have a lot of history down here between Naples and Homestead, Miami area. A lot of people don't know about it. We have a lot of good history. That's why I'm here every Wednesday night to talk about it, to preach the word, respect, honor. Feel free to, I know I'm just rambling on. Oh, yeah, I want to get this. I had it lined up. Yes, we are live on StreamYard. So if you like some of the content that I am providing, please like and subscribe either on Facebook or YouTube. I'm still looking in the third platform. I haven't made up my mind which one I'm going to go with yet. I'm checking out Instagram and I'm also checking out X. All right, gentlemen and ladies, if you have any questions for me regarding Florida history, feel free to ask. I love history. I love Florida history, especially cracker history. And I've learned a lot over the years by Leon Arthur, Greg Albrin, and a lot of our pioneer families here in Southwest Florida, especially when it comes to crackers. I'm still learning a lot more about Florida history up in North Florida by various different members. Randy Cook from Pensacola. Welcome, buddy. Randy, that the CSS Chattahoochee. Are you familiar with that event and where are they meeting up? I know you're up in that area, so you may be able to answer that question for me. Just went through all the stuff everybody sent in, but there was no detailed information on the flyer for the CSS Chattahoochee. Just date and time, but other than that, nothing about location. And I know you're up in that area, so feel free to fill us in if you have time, Randy. All righty, we're gonna. Where is it? I just had it. Oh, me. I'm trying to find my video on Confederate Heritage Month. Okay, that's not it. I had it last week. Where did it go? While we're waiting, and I'm trying to figure out where I put the video. Please sign up for the Florida Division Reunion at floridadivisionreunion.com. Bob Highball's camp is putting on the event, so if you have any questions about the event, please reach out to Bob Highball. Now, what did I do with it? Ready. There you go. Thanks, Annette. Don't forget to hit up Annette Lindsay if you're going to the Florida Society OCR reunion. Ready. I have no clue what was playing in my head. I looked at the video like 4 or 5 times and just right over my head. Go figure. Ready. Like I said, I love cemeteries and I love talking about the SCV, OCR, and UDC. If you just moved down here to Florida and if you're looking for a chapter, feel free to hit me up. I'll put you in contact with the right camp commander for your area. Or you can go to the division website at floridascv.org and get in touch that way. Ready. Gentlemen and ladies, I told you I was going to hit you hard tonight. Like I said, we have a mess load of events this month. So if you want to take part this weekend in a Color Guarded Rifle Squad and you don't mind coming down to Arcadia, Florida, please hit me up, or Leon Arthur. His other half, Delyn, is in the chat. So you can hit her up or you can hit me up, either or. For this Saturday in Arcadia, Fort Ogden Cemetery.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way.
Yeah, that was that video I just showed was a pictures that our division members sent in a couple years ago on the graves that they take care of. So if you have cemeteries that you're involved with and you got pictures of Confederate graves, please send them in. I want to make that video bigger and longer. So that way we can keep their memories alive. Well, good question, Jerry. Like I said, Bob Highball is going to be coming on in 2 weeks. He's going to be talking about the division reunion and everything he got going on. I think I saved it. And don't forget, if you guys are having a hard time with getting speakers, please check out the division website and check out the Speakers Bureau. If you have any questions or anything about the Speakers Bureau, please hit up Al Massey. Ready. 56th annual Florida Division reunion of the SCV is Saturday, June 6th, 2026. All-day event located at the Hilton in Ocala, Florida. The 131st National Reunion 2026. Start date is July the 15th. Oh, that's the National Reunion. Whoa. It's July the 15th and ends July the 19th. Please go to national website, scv.org, for more information on the National Reunion. All righty, gentlemen and ladies, I'm glad y'all could be here tonight. Like I said, we're going to have a very interesting show. A lot of our candidates that are running for national positions, all I got left is AOT commander. That's from the Tennessee division. You guys in the Tennessee division that are watching, please hit him up and let him know about that. I do want him to come on and talk about his platform, what he has future for us in the Army of Tennessee. We got Roy Hudson coming on. I did hear from Charles LeRae, gave me some options. So I know sometime in May, our Lieutenant Commander-in-Chief, Tony Griffin, that's running for Commander-in-Chief, will be coming on. Just waiting for to hear from him on dates. Thanks, Laura. I gotta this weekend when I'm working on getting set up for next week, I'll make sure I add that to the scroll and bar at the bottom to let people know where to go to register for the Florida OCR reunion. Thanks, Laura. I know Annette's busy, but gentlemen and ladies, thank you for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure. May God bless you this week on your ventures. Well, Jerry, thank you for that compliment. That's why I do it, to inform you what's going on with the Florida Division, SCV, OCR, and UDC, because a lot of chapter presidents, camp commanders do send me stuff to get the word out about their event. So, camp commanders, if you're in here, you can use the link on Facebook or you can use the link on YouTube. Please spread the word that this show is here, and I'm trying to get you the correct information. And I believe by the end of this month, for Rick Roberts, if you have any of your members that you're putting in for the Florida Division Awards, please get a hold of Rick Roberts by the end of the month. Al, you the man. Johnny Jenkins. Johnny, next time I get to Missouri, I want to get with you. How far out of Kansas City are you? Or are you at the other end of the state? But if you do see me at any national events, please come up and say hi. If you get some positive feedback, I'd love to hear it. Positive, nothing negative. So, because I'll tune out as long as it's positive. I know where you're at. Are you, Johnny, are you over there by the Bass Pro Shop there in Springfield? Because I've been to that Bass Pro Shop. I love Springfield, Missouri. And for a lot of you, don't get the certain tune in your head of a certain TV show. I can't mention the name, or I get a no letter in the mail. All righty, gentlemen, ladies, it's been great chatting with you tonight. May the Lord bless you this week. Until next Wednesday, have a good night, stay Southern, and go with God. Oh, okay, Johnny. Good to know. All right, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Go with God.
My name is Nelson W. Winbush. I'm a member of the Jacob Sumner Camp 1516 Sons of Confederate Veterans. My reason for joining the Sons of Confederate Veterans after the NAACP declared they would destroy and remove everything Confederate in 1990, I decided that I would do all I could to make sure that people understood what the Confederacy stood for.